Hey everyone, it's Lisa from Moon Prism Planner. Welcome back to my channel for another video, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Either way, thanks for clicking and watching and spending a little time with me today. I am back and it feels great to be back. I'm so happy to be filming again. Thank you all so much for being here and still watching me and sticking around and being my friends. So for this week, I know it's been a while I've been gone, so we're going to do a little bit of life update. This is a collab video. I've got a lot of things going on. This is a beautiful kit called Sweet Romance from DashOfSunDesigns. You know, use my code to save and get my freebie, of course. Gorgeous kit. This is for the week of Valentine's Day, and I am memory planning it as usual. And so, yeah, like I said, this is a collab plan with me with all of the beautiful PR girls on the DashOfSunDesigns team. So we've got some fun little Vday kind of questions, love themed or whatever. This is the planner I've been using for 2020. It is a beautiful Aura Estelle A5 wide cloud ring bound planner, which is like pretty neat, I think, because I started my Instagram and my YouTube and everything in a ring bound planner, and here I am back in a ring bound planner. So it's like the circle of life. I missed it, and I haven't set it up, as you can see. I haven't really done any pretty setup for my planners, so maybe I'll do that. But you know, here are so far those spreads that I have done for the year so far. I think it began in January. I mean, I know the year began in January, but yeah, January 3rd was that first one. So those were the spreads that I shared, and those are shared on my Instagram. So if you don't follow me there and you've only been following me on YouTube and you haven't seen me a while and you haven't heard me in a while, I hope that you'd get a chance to follow me on Instagram, because I have been showing those spreads. I just haven't filmed it, but we're back at it, y'all. I'm filming again. I'm so excited. It's my birthday, not on the day that I'm filming this, because it's obviously the week for Valentine's Day, but the day that I'm recording the voiceover right now, it is my birthday. So happy birthday to me. Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into these questions. I got a few questions on my Instagram because I posted the Ask Me Anything for the video, so thank you if you submitted your question. I'm going to make sure I answer it because I only got a few, but we have some other love-themed questions as well. So I will have all of the other Planner Girls videos and their YouTube and their Instagram and all that stuff linked in the description box, as well as all of the shops that I mentioned in this plan with me are always linked down below, as well as any coupon codes I have for you to save. So sorry for any background noise, by the way. There's always something going on as I'm in my office recording and I can't shut the door. If you're new here, that's my house for you. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into it. I guess I'll give you like a little bit of a life update. I'm not gonna be able to talk about the stickers too much. I know this is kind of a longer video. I mean, like average, I think my plan these are usually around 30-40 minutes. So it's on the longer side of average for me. But anyway, I'm not gonna be able to talk too much about the stickers, I think, just because I'm gonna be talking about my, I don't know, like what I've been up to. We've got the Q&A questions, stuff like that. So, you know, I'll try to mention things as I go about planning. But yeah, so basically, I don't really pre-plan my weeks anymore. I just I do have like a calendar where I just jot down important appointments and things like that. But then, you know, for the most part, I just do this as memory planning. You know, I'm sure like you all know already, it's like our hobby. It's our, you know, like it's therapeutic. It's like journaling. It's like scrapbooking. It's just fun, you know? So yes, if you're new here, it's not traditional planning, like I'm planning my week, because obviously these weeks already happened, but you know, it's pretty and I like it, and it's one of my hobbies, along with nails and going to the gym. It's basically my life. So anyways, yeah, speaking of life updates, let's just go ahead and get started. So the last video I filmed on my channel was in October. So let me try to think of anything that's happened since then. I didn't get to finish, I did finish planning in my my moon journal. That's not a moon journal, but it's like a celestial theme planner. That's it. My recollection celestial planner. I did finish off the year. There was like a couple weeks where I skipped, but basically I did finish off the year. So I'm going to try to do a flip through of my celestial planner, even though like half the year is kind of missing and not filled in, but whatever. There is still prettiness there to share, and I'm happy to share it. So yeah, left off in October. It was quite the busy Halloween. My son spent it with his dad last year, 2021. But we did a few like fun things, you know, around the house with him on the days that weren't Halloween, since my son primarily lives with me. We did our 30 Days of Halloween, where we always watch like a fun little Halloween movie like Hotel Transylvania or The Haunted Mansion or Practical Magic, Beetlejuice, stuff like that. So I actually make a pretty, it's almost like a bullet journal-y kind of way. I make a list of bucket list and movie bucket list for holidays, for like winter, Christmas, fall traditions, Halloween, all that stuff. And I do that in my planner. I haven't done it for my 2022 planner since it's just inserts. So I don't know if I'm going to just print some blank inserts so I can kind of do that again, or if I'm just going to refer to the 2021 planner for it's kind of the same list as every year. Sometimes I add movies though, like that we tried out and I was like, this was a really good movie, let's watch it every year. So sometimes I add things. I'm not sure yet. I don't know, because like I said, I haven't set up this planner, this whole it's the ring bound planner. I haven't set that up yet. The cover, what's it called? I'm so new to this whole not coiled thing, even though I started in a little personal ring bound planner. Yeah, the cover, I haven't set up the insides of it and whatever, right? You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, so we spent Thanksgiving with my in-laws, and my sister-in-law and her husband came into town. And so we just had dinner with them, and also my brother-in-law's parents and like his sister. So it was just kind of immediate family. And my son was with us this year. He was with Halloween with his dad, but Thanksgiving with us. So we had a good Thanksgiving, and Christmas was fun. We just spent it, at home, quietly. My son was with his dad again for this year. We just trade off holidays and stuff. So, actually, speaking of Christmas, I still have my Christmas decorations out. Yes, and it is the end of February. But you know what? It was intentional, okay? Because, well, first of all, I'm busy. I'm very busy. I don't have a lot of time to do things. I barely had time to even decorate for Christmas. I think like the middle of December. But the reason I have not made the time to put everything away yet was intentional, is because I've been focusing my time on clearing out the garage first, because we have these like shelves in our garage for food storage, and they're not useful at all, because all of the Halloween and Christmas decorations were just like piled in front of the shelves because we had nowhere else to put them. So I was kind of getting really annoyed with that. Like, I can't reach any of the food that's on this shelf, and I can't put any food on the shelf. So what's the point of the shelves being here? I can't get to it because of the decorations. So I had told myself I was going to commit to not putting the decorations away until I can clear a space out in the garage to move the decorations to. So that way we can take them away from the front of the shelf, and we can actually use the shelf again for food storage. And I haven't done that yet. I have made a pretty big dent in the garage with junk just that I could donate or throw away. But there still is a lot more I need to do. And then once I finally have a big open kind of space off to the side, I can move the decorations there and then finally put away the Christmas stuff. So I anticipate we're probably going to have Christmas stuff up until like the summertime. But you know what? I don't care. It's my house. Who the hell cares? So yeah, we had a nice Christmas. We spent New Year's at home, just still being safe and whatever. So anyways, that was the end of my 2021. Now for these collab questions, and also I have collab questions to go over, and I have like just a few kind of more personal questions that y'all asked me that weren't like Valentine's related, just kind of like more about me. So I'll talk about those first, I guess. So let me go back to my screenshot and answer those questions. So we have a question from Sailor Matrix. Actually, there's a couple. One of them is in the collab, so I'm not going to answer that one yet. The other one, though, was more personal to me. So thank you for submitting your question. She said, how's work? Have you reached your ideal weight? Work is great. It's just, I'm busy. I feel like I don't know how I had the time to do everything before, I mean, I lost my job because of COVID when it happened in 2020. And then I did have still a part-time job, because actually I was working 2 jobs and doing YouTube. So that's why I'm saying I don't know how I had the time to do that, because I was working 7 days a week. But yeah, I lost in case you're new here, I lost my job, my full-time job, but I had a part-time job working for a local community college. And so I stayed there just part-time while I was looking for, trying to find a new job and just collecting unemployment for my full-time job because they laid off everybody. They laid off my whole entire team, my whole office. So, and then obviously I had more time, you know, because I was just working my part-time job. And so that was not a big deal for me to film and work out and do the things I enjoyed, like plan, whatever, right? And then, but then I started working here and I also got my gym membership. And things just got really busy. I mean, work's great, but it's like, I just feel like I have no time, you know, like I go to work, I come home, and sometimes I go straight to the gym and then come home and it depends if there's a class. If there's a class I want to go to, then it's usually at 6:30 and I get off like about 6-ish. So I have to like head straight to the gym. So yeah, usually mostly my days are, if there's a class, then I go to work, I go to the gym, I come home and make dinner. And then it's like time to like shower up and like, you know, make my lunch for the next day, set out my clothes for the next day, you know, just kind of get ready for bed. And then I spend maybe an hour and a half or so just relaxing with my husband and spending a little time with my son. And that's it. Like, that's my whole day. So it's like, I have time that I could do other things like, you know, cleaning up the garage or filming or whatever, right? But it's like, that's like my de-stress time, you know, that's my time to spend with my family. And it's like, I don't want to give that up. So then that just leaves me with my days off, and I have 2 days off, obviously. So, and I don't work for that part-time job anymore. I did have to quit because it was just really stressful working 7 days a week, and the pay's not that great. The only reason I stayed there was because I really enjoyed working there. Working with the school was really a great job, and the coworkers were amazing. And the students were great, and I really enjoyed working there, but the pay is just not great. So, plus they don't offer you full time unless you have, unless you're a management or you're a professor. So I was like, well, sorry, it's time to go, you know. But yeah, so, and then if I don't have a class, then what I'll do is I'll come home and I'll make dinner, and then again spend a little time with the family. Go to the gym after my son goes to bed. Then come home, shower up, get ready for the next day, spend a little time with my husband, and go to bed. So that's, so that just leaves my days off that I have to do anything. And I have to like cram in, you know, running errands, getting groceries, getting gas for the week, and going to, I don't know, appointments that we might have, or anything, you know, like just anything I couldn't do throughout the week. A lot of cleaning the house and stuff, just, it's a lot. And so I was kind of putting filming on the back burner, and I was like, I don't have time for this, because there's other things that need to be done. But, you know, like I said in the beginning, it's my hobby. It's like therapeutic, and I enjoy it, and I don't want to give it up anymore. And so I'm just going to have to commit to the time to do it, you know, just like I commit myself to go to the gym, because it's something I truly enjoy doing. I like going to the gym. I like planning. Okay, sorry, I had to take a break, go get my birthday dinner, and it's now like way later in the day. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and finish this voiceover, and I apologize if you hear the machine running again, because I guess my son's doing laundry now, just can never get away from the chores. So yeah, so work is great. I'm just busy all the time, but yeah, I mean, like I love my coworkers and my managers, and it's a really good company to work for. So I'm really happy with the job. So thank you for asking that. And have I reached my ideal weight? Yes, I have. I actually met my goal weight in December, like December 8th. So actually I was proud of that, because I wanted to, kind of aim for that weight, before the holidays. And then that way I could just kind of try to maintain that weight, you know, through the holidays. So I did, meet my goal weight in, December, and I have successfully maintained it since. I'm actually, about 2 to 3 pounds under my goal weight now, so, which is like, you know, good. I mean, technically I don't need to stay at that exact weight, you know, that I had set for myself. It's really kind of like a range of weight that I try to stay in, you know, with my healthy weight range. I actually wanted to go a little bit lower, just because, you know, I wanted a buffer. Like, I had set my goal weight to be 5 pounds below my highest, healthiest weight for my height. And I thought even maybe going a little lower would probably be even better, just because I wanted like a buffer for, you know, in case like I go to the doctor and I have eaten lunch that day and I haven't used the bathroom, and I don't, you know, I might weigh like 7 pounds more than I weigh in the morning after I haven't eaten anything and I've gone to the bathroom. You know what I mean? So like, let's say I go to the doctor and I have eaten lunch and I haven't used the bathroom and I'm like 7 pounds heavier than my normal weight that I weigh every morning. And what if that pushed me into like the overweight category, right? And then I'm just tired of doctors being like, oh, well, you're overweight, so technically maybe you need to just lose some weight and all your problems will go away. And it's like, that's not true. I've had like fertility problems for years, and I had successfully naturally had my son, thankfully, but like I was never able to get pregnant again after him when I wanted to. I don't want to anymore because that's like 10 years ago and I don't want to have a baby anymore now, but when I did want to, I had these fertility issues and I was skinny then. I've always been skinny and a normal weight my entire life. It wasn't until 2015 is when I just kind of spiraled out of control. Plus I got a new job that was an office job, and I never had an office job before. All of my jobs I'd always been on my feet all day, which obviously is going to lead to burning more calories. So yeah, in 2015 things kind of spiraled and I got a new job that was an office job and I just gained a bunch of weight. But you know, like when I went to the doctor about fertility and how I'm like not getting my period and stuff, they just were like, well, lose some weight and like, here's some pills. And I'm just like, but I've had these problems ever since I had my son. Like I never got my period back and I was not able to get pregnant and I was a healthy weight, but they don't want to listen to that. They're just like, well, here's some pills, lose some weight. You know what I mean? So that always irritated me, that just like, if you're overweight, then they're just going to blame it on you being fat, you know? And so I was like, let me get a buffer. So this is my goal weight. It's 5 pounds under my healthiest weight. But then even then I wanted maybe just to lose maybe 5 more, just so I know, like, even if I had a big meal and I hadn't gone to the bathroom, I'm like still a healthy weight. They still can't say shit. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I have successfully and met that goal weight, ideal weight for me, and maintained it. So ever since. So thankfully, I'm proud of that. And, so I think that answers that question. Thank you for asking. MargiePlans671 asked, how are you doing? I'm okay. You know, I have good days and I have bad days. If we just want to talk about mental health for a second, I feel like I'm in a good place with my life where I feel like blessed that I don't have to worry about how we're going to pay our bills or like how are we going to eat and worry about getting unemployment anymore, you know, because that was a really stressful time when we lost, both my husband and I, like I mentioned, I mentioned I lost my job, but I didn't mention him. We both lost our jobs because of the pandemic. So it was a really stressful time. So I do feel very blessed that I don't have to worry about things like that anymore. And, you know, and like I'm just really enjoying like moving my body and going to the gym and, you know, maintaining my ideal weight. And just like pushing myself physically a little more because I'm like lifting weights now. And it's like I like to, you know, like try to like see my arms get a little bit more defined and like get a little bit more of my glutes popping and all that, get a little cute booty and stuff. So I'm really happy with a lot, and I do feel blessed. But sometimes like moments of like depression kind of sink in, and that's, you know, that's okay. Like that's normal for people to sometimes be depressed, or if you're always depressed, like that's just normal for you, and that's okay. But like, you know, I hope that if that's something you're struggling with, you can get help for it, because you deserve to get help for it. You deserve to be happy. So sometimes I struggle with that. Recently, I actually never really felt like I struggled with depression in my life before. Like, you know, there's been moments when I've been sad, but depressed, like, no. But then I don't know, for some reason, like lately it just kind of felt like I would just like think of something, and I don't know, it's like small holes can sink a big ship kind of a thing, where it's just like little things kept kind of going wrong and piling up, and then like eventually I just like felt like crying, and I just was like, I don't feel like being around anymore. And I haven't sorry if things are getting deep. I haven't I'm okay. I haven't seen anybody about it yet. Like I'm working on that, but I'm not going anywhere. I don't like seriously want to leave. If you know what I mean. I'm just sometimes have like moments where it's just like, I just feel like crying and breaking down, but that's okay. You know, like we'll get through it. I'm good. I feel blessed, and sometimes it's just, I don't, but sometimes I do. So it's a roller coaster, but, But your mental health matters. Mental health is important just as much as your physical health or your body. You know, your mind is a part of your body. And so, thank you for asking how I've been doing. You know, I'm doing okay. Just kind of taking it day by day. And some days are good, some days are bad. But overall, I do still feel like very blessed and fortunate for the things that I have and the life that I have. So I just, you know, I don't listen to, I don't like let it get to me for too long. You know what I mean? When I feel like that, I just do things that like, read, like, I don't know how to describe it. Is it like cognitive behavior therapy or something? It's like where you like try to refocus and just like take control of your thoughts instead of letting your thoughts take control of you, you know? And so like I'll just cry and then just think of other things. You know what I mean? Like think of things that make me happy and think of the things that I feel blessed for and just talk to my husband, you know, too. And then that helps. So like I might need medicine for it too if it continues, and like that's okay. You know, I might just need to talk to a therapist or a combination of both. I don't know. Like we'll see. We'll just, you know, I'll just get like a referral and like talk to somebody and we'll see if I need to take medication or anything like that. You know, we'll find out. It's okay. I don't mind being open about mental health struggles with anybody because I don't mind if you're open with your struggles with me, you know, like I feel like you guys are my friends and I'm your friend if you want somebody to listen to or to talk to, then I'm here for you guys. So thank you for asking. And then Shiloh Plans asked, how has your fitness journey been going? Miss your Plan With Me videos. Oh, thank you. I hope you're watching this one since you mentioned you missed them. I hope you got this one. So yeah, my fitness journey has been going great. Like I mentioned, I'm at my ideal weight and then I stopped focusing on cutting calories to just, you know, maintain. So I upped my calories. And then I was successfully doing that. And then now, you know, like I said, I'm just kind of like pumping that iron a little more, trying to tone and stuff. Actually, I've got some big life goals. So I haven't actually shared this with anybody yet, except for my husband, but I mean, like, y'all are my friends, so I'm excited to share it with you. I plan on, well, within probably like 2 years, so it's not like, nothing is like solidified yet, but like my goal is, within 2 years to have a tummy tuck because I have lost so much weight and I have a lot of extra skin hanging on my stomach, which is okay. Like I love my body. I truly do. Like even all the loose skin or stretch marks and things like my C-section scar, I don't care. I really love it. And I think that that's why, one of the reasons why I've thought about it a lot and why I'm okay with having plastic surgery. I feel like anybody can feel free to have plastic surgery. It's your body. Just please consider, you know, anything you might be at risk of. Obviously there's complications and risks and you might be more at risk with like if you have heart problems or who knows, you know what I mean? Like always carefully consider it. But like it's your body, you know, like you have every right to do something to your body if you want to do it. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously there's like some limitations, but, you know, like plastic surgery is not something that I feel like should be frowned upon because it's your body. If you want it, girl, guy, NB, whoever the hell you are, go and get it. You know what I mean? Like, just make sure you do your research, listen to your doctor, take care of yourself, all that jazz, right? So anyways, I've thought a lot about it. I think that, and I'm not trying to get it done because I hate my body and I hate the skin. You know what I mean? I love my body. I truly do love it. And I'm just so proud of everything that it's overcome, you know, like I've grown and birthed a human. I've been over 200 pounds and I've lost like 78 pounds of it, you know, like I'm back to where I used to be and I'm proud of that. And it's like, you know, your body just does all these things that I don't know, I feel like I took for granted, like just simply walking up the stairs without getting out of breath. And even though I'm lighter now, and even though I work out 7 days a week, I still get out of breath when I go up the stairs, but I do have asthma too, so maybe that's why. But I definitely noticed it's easier, for sure. It's not as hard as it used to be, but you know, you just still get your heart pumping a little, whatever. Anyway, I always go off on a tangent. So I'm wanting to get the tummy tuck done, not because I hate my body or I hate the weight. it looks, or I hate the loose skin or anything like that. It's just, I just feel uncomfortable a little bit with having it, like I have to like always stuff it in my pants, and it just creates this like bulge there that looks, and sometimes depending on the style of pants, I don't know what the difference is between some pants that do show it and some pants that don't, but some pants will, like, you can even see like the line of where you look at my stomach's like hanging down. It just makes me feel uncomfortable. So I just don't want it anymore. So yeah, my goal for that is within 2 years. We already have the money now that I could get it done. However, the reason I'm waiting is because we should have basically all of our debt paid off next year, if I continue with saving the money as I have this past year. So if we continue on that path, we will have basically all of our debt paid off except for our house and my car and my student loans. But so yeah, so all of our like basically like credit card debt, you know what I mean, or like things like that will all be paid off. And so then at that point, because the loans are not even that much, I think by the time next year, once I pay off all of our credit card debts, I'll probably only owe like $1,000 on the student loans. So I could probably wait a couple months and just pay that off too. So then all we'll have left is the house and the car. And so I will feel more better spending the money that we have saved up, knowing that we don't have any more debt. You know what I mean? Like, I just wouldn't want to drop like, I don't know, $6,000 on a tummy tuck, and then like we still have like credit card debt and stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue on our path of the snowball effect of repaying our debt, which should be done next year. But then I also want to wait another year, because then I have to like start consultations with doctors. And I do also, like, I feel bad. Like, when I save money, like, I don't want to spend it, you know? So like, if I save up for a vacation or something, once it's time to go on that vacation and I can just, you know, like pay it off in cash, like I feel great, but I also feel like, oh man, that was a lot of money. Like, I kind of want it back. You know what I mean? So I want to give myself an extra year after the debt's paid off to, you know, like have consultations with doctors and make sure I find the right one. And then also, you know, just like save up a little extra money, so that way once I do have the procedure, I didn't just like deplete half our savings account, because I'm just going to feel like, oh my God, I want that money back. Like, just because you know, it's hard saving money. And then it's like to just see it like disappear. It's just like, like, I don't know, it hurts, you know, even though you might have something to show for it, even if it's something amazing, like I just put a down payment on a house, it's still like, holy crap, like I just lost like 20 grand or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, whatever, just that's like depending on how much you put down on a house, you know what I mean? Just like, that's a lot, you know, and it's like, or like even like $3,000 for like a down payment for a car. It's like, oh yay, I'm so excited, I saved up for this car and now I get to pay it. And then you just watch 3-4 grand dump out of your account. It's like, oh my God, I kind of want that money back. What the heck? All that money's gone. So yeah, so after I pay off our debts, I'm going to wait another year just to do consultations and like just save up as much as I can, so I don't feel like, not regret, because I'm not going to regret it, but just like, I want the balance to look like it used to. Like, where'd the money go? So anyways, yeah, I'm excited for that. So I don't know. Nobody asked me what my like goals are for the next couple of years, but yeah, with the fitness journey, that is what I'm doing. Basically, I'm just focusing on, you know, making sure I am getting my gains in, and eventually down the line, I'm going to have that procedure done. So I'm excited for that. By the way, I hope my style of planning nowadays doesn't bother you. If you can tell, I've been bouncing around a lot. And that's because what I do is when I go back and memory plan the entire week, first thing I do is I immediately fill in like what's fresh in my mind, like what I did at the gym, or maybe what I ate for dinner, or like, oh, I had an appointment on this day, or whatever, like the fresh things, the big major kind of things. And then I go back in and start filling in little things that I wasn't sure if I wanted to mark, or if I'd even have the space for it, or it wasn't really that important, that kind of thing. And so like, you know, I'll just pop in here, pop in there, pop in here, little things that I did on this day, did on that day, and until it's complete. So anyways, okay. So I think that was all the personal questions just about me. So let's kind of go ahead and dive into some of these little planner collab questions. Okay, so we've got some questions, and then we've also got some like would you rather type questions. So the first question is, are there any Valentine's Day traditions that I have? No, there's not. We don't take Valentine's Day super seriously, so we don't really do anything. might get like dinner to go, like, or I don't know, maybe I'll cook something a little bit nicer, but we definitely don't go out to eat because it's just like way too busy. There's just too many people out and it's just like madness. And of course the cat suddenly wants to get in. He was peacefully sleeping in my room like 3 seconds ago, and then as soon as I leave, he needs to come out and take 2 bites of food. So anyways, no, we don't have any Valentine's Day traditions. Now he's scratching my chair. He is needy tonight. He knows it's my birthday. Now he's jumping up. Okay, by the way, by the time you actually see this video uploaded, it's no longer going to be my birthday. My birthday's on the 24th, but yeah, anyways, like I said, today is the day that I'm doing the voiceover. It is my birthday. My favorite love song is the next question. I guess, I mean, there's a lot of good ones, but I guess I would have to settle with my wedding song, the song that with Ewan McGregor and Nicole Kidman. I love musicals. Actually, horror and psychological thriller, like suspense, whatever, like that's kind of my favorite genre. But musicals are definitely like my second favorite because I love music. I was in choir in high school for all 4 years, and I played a little bit of a clarinet, but it was just kind of self-taught, so it was definitely not something official. But yeah, I love music, so that's definitely my second genre. I think my favorite musical is probably Chicago or Hamilton. I love those musicals. Anyway, Moulin Rouge is definitely up there, and it's a movie that my husband and I watched together. He watched it for the first time with me. He'd never heard of it or seen it, and then it just kind of became like I don't know, it just became our like little anthem for some reason. So now we like watch it every year on our anniversary. And Come What May is the song that we first like had our first dance to. If you're curious, by the way, the other love songs that I like, because I said there's a few good ones, and when it comes to musical love songs or whatever, I can think of at least 2 others, because those were also played at my wedding, was the song that I walked down the aisle to with my son, and that was Elvis Presley. It was the Can't Help Falling in Love with You, but it was actually instrumental. It was done all on violin, and it was so beautiful. But the lyrics of that song, it's a good song, Can't Help Falling in Love with You. That, and then also, I forgot what it's called. Well, never mind. I guess whatever. There was the one that we walked down to together once we had officially been married, and I forgot what it's called and whatever. Anyways, it escapes me right now. But yeah, Come What May is probably my favorite love song. And also I really like Can't Help Falling in Love with You. What is the destination that both of you and your partner want to travel to? And so that's a really hard one to pick, like just one place. There's a couple places that I've always wanted to go to that my husband's already been to. For example, Hawaii, I've never been to. He used to live in Hawaii. Japan is another place I've always wanted to go to. He also used to live in Japan. He is a military brat. So his dad was in the Navy growing up his entire life. So they moved around a lot, and he's lived in Hawaii and Japan, among several other places. And so those are definitely places I've always wanted to go to that he wants to take me to see. But like, I'm trying to think of some place we've both never been to. Definitely like Europe. I've always wanted to see like Italy and Spain and France, and just I've never left my continent. I've been to Mexico, and I'm from the United States, and that's it. I've never even been to Canada, and I want to go to Canada too. He's never been there too. So Canada's one we definitely want to go to. I mean, I really want to travel. I want to go to Brazil. I want to see Rio de Janeiro. I want to travel so much. But like, if I had to choose, I guess just like one place would probably be probably the most likely place that we've always wanted to go to together, and would be like most likely, you know what I mean? Because obviously like traveling across the sea, that's going to be expensive. So I don't foresee that in the future anytime soon, especially with the pandemic. But like, it probably would be Hawaii, I'm going to guess, is probably the place that we've always wanted to go to together. And that's probably like our big like next travel destination. Actually, we had planned on going on a cruise to Alaska, because Alaska is another place, and it's just so gorgeous, and it's so beautiful. It's breathtaking. So we had our cruise booked for May of 2022, but we decided to call and have them reschedule it because, like, pandemic, and It's not a good idea taking my son out of school for 10 days because it's a 10-day Alaskan cruise. So I am excited. We did reschedule it for 2023, so hopefully we'll be able to go to Alaska. But like after that, maybe 2024, 2025, who knows? Maybe we'll go to like Hawaii. If you could have a non-traditional wedding dress color, what would it be? Definitely burgundy. Oh, I feel like every time I've seen a stunning wedding dress, it's like this deep, rich red burgundy color. And like I would add like lace to like the chest area and like the sleeves. Do like a 3/4 sleeve with lace. I love lace. Lace is just like my favorite thing. I don't know why. Give me everything lace. I'm wearing a lace top right now on my birthday. Yeah, like a lacy details and just like a deep dark red burgundy. So gorgeous. Actually, my wedding colors were like a deep red and gold, like think 49ers football team. Those were the colors. Yeah, like a deep red would be so gorgeous. But we were on a very tight budget for our wedding, and we actually were just gifted a wedding dress from a close friend of my husband's. So that was very generous of them, and so that's the wedding dress that I wore. But yeah, if I definitely had the money and would have chosen, I probably would have gone with like a deep, dark burgundy maroon wedding dress. Just beautiful. Favorite Valentine's Day or special day memory? Oh, I didn't have time to think about this. So like I said, we don't really we don't take Valentine's Day very seriously, so I don't think I have a favorite Valentine's Day memory, but any other kind of like special day. You would think my wedding day, but that just like did not fly over as well at all as I had initially planned. That's like a whole other story time for another day. But what other special memory would I have? Let me think. Okay, I'm sorry if it's kind of cliche, but I feel like the only special memory I can really think of is like when my husband proposed to me. It was on our 1-year anniversary, and we got a staycation, like hotel, kind of off strip a little. It was kind of near the strip, but like an off strip kind of location. By that, in case you don't know, what I mean is I live in Las Vegas, so we went and got a hotel, but not on the strip because those are like touristy areas and they're very expensive and just like annoying. I can tell you locals don't often like to actually go to the strip. But yeah, we got a hotel and it was a really cute, for some reason they don't have that hotel anymore. I think it's shut down because it's just like not there anymore. I don't even remember what it's called, but it was cute because it was like everything was pink. Like the whole hotel was pink, and pink's my favorite color. And had a huge hot tub and like these cute little like love seats throughout the like lobby and like in the back for near the pools and jacuzzis and stuff. It was very like aesthetic. And yeah, it was just really sweet when he proposed to me. He was like down on one knee and like really nervous and shaking and just like he was just really nervous. And it was like funny because like we had talked about marriage, so we both knew we wanted to get married, and he knew I was gonna say yes, but like he was like really nervous to propose. And then I was actually like just started crying immediately, just like involuntarily, you know, like I don't know, like it was just a really special moment. And I can tell you what the first what have I been, not trying to flex, but the first like 2 times I've ever been proposed to, I've only been married one other time, but there was no tears. It's like, this is how you know this is the one, you know, there was like actual tears. So genuine. Anyway, that's the only one I can think of that's like a special memory for me. The next question is, are you and your partner similar or opposite? And we are very the same. We have so many similarities. It's there's only like maybe a few things that we don't like agree with, and everything else we're like very, very similar. And I like it that way. I don't really want like an opposite partner. I'm really happy that we're like very agreeable with almost everything. The things we don't agree on are like little things, like he hates onions and I'm like okay with onions, or like just little things. So yeah, we're very similar. Next question, coming in deep from Joya, from Just Joya 2, your definition of love. So love can mean different things, you know, because there's like love that you have for a friend, or love that you have for your partner or your child or your pet. You know, there's so many different things, but I feel like love is like the culmination of respect and support and um, I don't know, like very, deep caring and trust and just like this like warm hug kind of a feeling and safe too. Like I feel like love should make you feel safe. So I don't know if that's a good answer. That's, I guess, my definition of love. Next question: what planner trends do you love or hate? And that was brought from another question from MarchiePlans671. So there's not a lot of planner trends that I hate. I love, I don't know, I love a lot of planner trends. What are planner trends right now? Obviously, like bows were very big and they've kind of started dwindling away, and I still like them. I think they're pretty. Florals are obviously the thing now, and they're gorgeous. Love florals, right? Florals are pretty. I love pretty things. I've always been kind of like a girly girl, and I used to like hate that about myself because I don't know, like, it's like I think we all kind of go through like a pick me phase, right? Where you're just trying to be like, I'm not like everybody else, but like, I don't know, once you can admit like just I am who I am, and like who cares if like I like the color pink or I'm a girly girl, who cares? Like I'm just doing me and I'm happy. So yeah, I like a lot of the planner trends. I mean, I even like things that I don't do. I love seeing spreads with highlighters and just like really just nice handwriting and checklists. And I mean, that's trendy, right? Like just it's not trendy in my niche of the planner trends, but yeah, there's like certainly hundreds and thousands of people who prefer planning not like I do, not my style, where they just do like maybe some washi and highlighters and you just write in your planner, or using like very minimal stickers like Planner Kate or um, what's that one that's Chrissy Designs, like very um, bland isn't the right word, but like I mean it's kind of bland compared to what we do. I'm not saying that disrespectfully. I mean just like more low key. I even appreciate those. I feel like there's not any planner trends that I hate. I'm not a trendy person, which is kind of weird for like I guess what I'm doing with my Instagram and my YouTube and my planner stuff, right? Like creating content. I feel like you kind of normal content creators might be trend chasers or trend followers or trend setters, right? And I just kind of I'm not I definitely am not a trendsetter in my opinion. And I'm not really a trend follower either. I feel like, and I never have been. Like, have always just worn whatever I like to wear, and I like to look however I want to look. And I don't know. I just feel like when I like something, I commit to it. And it's like, I always like it. And it's just, I've always been that way. It always bugged me because, like, in high school, I'd be like wearing something and my mom would be like, oh, that's different. Is that on trend right now? And I'm like, no, mom, I don't follow trends. I just wear what I want to wear. You know what I mean? Like, stop bothering me. But, teenage years. But, like, yeah, if I'm following a trend, it's because I like it. I just genuinely like it. And just because it's not trendy anymore doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing it. Like I just do what I like. And is that normal for content creators? Like I said, no, probably not. I feel like most content creators, might have multiple planners and try multiple different styles of planning and either are amazing trendsetters like Plans, I feel like is always doing something innovative and gorgeous and new, and she's amazing. And then there's just some people who are trend followers, and like that's fine. But I don't know. I'm somebody who just like does what I do, and like I'll try new things, and if I don't like it, I don't like it, whatever. So I don't know. There isn't like any. I I can't really say if there's any planner trends I hate. There are some that I dislike, and I feel like they're not even trendy anymore. But like they used to be trendy, and it was like the like no white space spreads. Like oh, they felt so crowded to me, and I was like that's not me. I'm not gonna do a no white space spread. Um, or like always having the three headers for like what were they called? Like MDNs or something, like morning, day, and night, or like morning, afternoon, evening, whatever, that's very old school planning. and you had those 3 headers. And I mean, I did use the 3 headers for a while. Like at first though, I didn't, and I didn't like them, but I tried them out and I was kind of like, oh, these were kind of okay. But I ended up just kind of doing it just because I had the headers already in my planner and I wanted to cover them up. So I wasn't doing the 3 header thing because I liked it. It's just because like I need to cover up these headers that are already in my planner. I don't know. So I wasn't like crazy for the 3 header thing that was going on for a long time, or like using checklists on every single day in your planner. I never liked doing that. So yeah, wouldn't really say I hated any of them, and I wouldn't really say, I don't know, like there's not any that I'm like in love with. Besides for, I guess, I like my bows and I like my florals and whatever. I just like whatever I like. So if it's I'm the layering too. That is a trend, I feel like, at least in my niche of the planner style. And I love that. I have always loved layering too, even when I didn't even know what I was doing, and I was just trying my best to do it and make it look pretty. So yeah, those are some that I love, and you'll probably see me continue doing forever, because even when they're not trendy anymore, I just do whatever I do. And yeah, a few that I don't really like, maybe not necessarily hate, but yeah, not really crazy for them. They're not my style, so, but they're kind of cool, even if it's not my style. Meh, it's all right. Oh, sorry, I think I said the wrong name for the planner trends question. Was Sailor Matrix. The next question was by another, that was the one by Margie Plans 671. That was the last question, which is, what do you like most about decorative planning? And then we have some would you rathers. So what do I like most about decorative planning? Okay, hold on. Let me finish letting my laptop breathe, because it loves to sound like a jet plane. So watch as you can hear when I go, let it rest for 10 minutes. When I come back, you won't hear that sound anymore. You hear that? Silence. Okay. So what do I like most about decorative planning? I just love like looking back at it. Like I'm not in love with the process, because it is a creative process, and you can get, like, at least me, I feel like I can get blocked a little, and where I'm kind of just like, I don't know what to put here. I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to layer here. And that can be a little time consuming. And I mean, it's honestly too, it can be expensive to plan with this many stickers. Like, let's get real. Obviously, not everybody plans like this. I would even say maybe not even a majority of people plan like this. Like I said earlier, a lot of people, I feel like more do the kind of simple style planning, But I love looking back at it like this. It's like scrapbooking, but like I can look back at my memories and just be filled with joy and have it just look so pretty. And when the kit is pretty, or it like matches the mood for that week, or something that happened that week, it's almost like even more special, because it's just like you're just framing your life and the things that have happened. And yeah, just so much like scrapbooking, it's just like fun to look back on, and you have all these memories. And like there's gonna be weeks where nothing really exciting happened, or nothing eventful, but it might be a beautiful week that I could still look back on and be grateful and happy, and it just fills me with joy. Or I could go back and be like, let me look at Christmas of 2019 and just look back and be like, oh, I love this spread, and oh, I put that we had this new whatever we did on this day, and I remember that, and it was so fun. And yeah, I honestly just love looking back on it more than the actual process of planning. But yeah, the decorative elements is really what makes it for me, because if I had a plain basic just kind of pen and highlighter planner, it would definitely be very visually aesthetically pleasing, I think, when it's all kind of lined up and it's all very checked off and completed. And that is very satisfying, but it's also just kind of boring to look back on. But this is like, oh, it's so sparkly and pretty, and it just makes me happy. So yeah, I think that's my favorite, my most liked favorite thing about decorative planning is being able to look back at the completed spread, and years from now, looking back at it and being like, wow, like this is so pretty. Even if I didn't do a great job, it's just like I don't even have to do that great of a job, because these people who make these stickers, like Chelsea from DashOfSunDesigns and Jennifer from The Giving Girl, and Amanda from Fox and Pip, and just like they make such beautiful creations, and the art that they put into it, or even just the way that they put the love and the time they take to foil things and to put things together. It's beautiful, and I love it. So yeah, that's why I am more gravitate towards I think decorative planning than just kind of like basic planning, plain planning. I don't know, what do you call that style? Like non-decorative planning, I guess, right? Like the opposite of decorative planning is non-decorative planning, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, that's what I like most about it. So for the would you rathers, would you rather chocolates or flowers? Definitely chocolates. I love chocolate so much. It's like my favorite dessert, probably. Quick and easy, just like I could just be happy with like a chocolate, And I love flowers. They're very pretty, but they do just kind of die and then womp womp, you throw them away. So Valentines or Galentines? Honestly, I feel like I've never had a Galentine's, so I kind of want to choose that because I kind of think it'd be fun to just like get together with your girls and, right, like drink a little bubbly and maybe like dress up real cute, or like even if you just want to wear pajamas or something, I don't know, just hang out. I feel like my Galentine would be like hanging out in PJs, but like maybe like doing your makeup and your hair, just to like whatever, just for the gram, just like cute, hey, because you're gonna be taking pictures to remember it, right? And like maybe doing your nails and like watching some movies and like drinking some bubbly, eating some snacks, having some fun. That sounds fun. I don't know. I don't have a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of close friends. I've got like friends from work, or like that's about it. The only friends that I have nowadays, or like friends online. But yeah, like I don't have close friends like I used to, sleep over at friends' houses, in like high school and stuff. And we've just kind of lost touch with those kind of friends. So I don't really have close friends anymore. So and Valentine's, again, for me and my husband, we don't take it very seriously, so it's not really special to us. But I feel like a Galentine's would be fun and special. Anyways, get gifts or go on an experience? Definitely go on an experience. I love experiencing things. I'm much rather like let's go out and eat versus like let's stay home and exchange gifts and I'll cook dinner. I'd rather go somewhere, do something. And I'm very introverted too, so it's not like I want to like go out to the bar, go clubbing or something. When I mean experience, I mean like let's go travel, let's go on a cruise, let's go to the movies, just me and you, like just or even like experience something at home, because like I said, I'm very introverted and very homebody. Like let's just stay in and watch a movie, or I don't know. I feel like I'm not a big gift receiving type person. Like honestly, I would rather just buy myself something that I like, because like I don't know. I mean, and it's not like I don't appreciate people giving me gifts, because I do, but it's like nobody's ever gonna really give you exactly what you want except for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I can tell people I love to do my nails, and so I love nail polish. I love planning, so I love stickers. Here's several small businesses that I support, and I love their stickers. And I go to the gym, so like, I love like leggings, and I need new workout shoes, right? Like I can tell people those things, but they're not going to get me what I want, especially like family who doesn't get it. They'll get me like dollar store nail polish or like Dollar Tree stickers. And I'm like, oh, I appreciate it, but like, I'm probably not going to use these stickers in my planner. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Usually I don't, and like the thought's there and it's cute. And I might use it for like scrapbooking and like my boring planner where I just kind of, just jot down like appointments, and I just use that kind of as a reference for my memory planning and stuff. I might like stick some cute little Dollar Tree stickers in there or whatever, but like, yeah, like they're not going to get me that gorgeous new kit from the Giving Girl, or they're not going to get me those really cute Nikes or Adidas I've been looking at, they might just give me, I don't know, maybe a gift card for a shoe store or something. I don't know. But my point is like, I appreciate gifts that people give me. Even my husband, he doesn't always get me exactly what I want. And he'll get me things that I like, like for sure, like he'll get me something and I'm like, oh, I love this. But it's like, there's still like a list of things that I would really love for myself that, I don't know, just like nobody's going to get but me. So like, I'll just buy myself it, you know what I mean? And I've done that before. I've bought like, nail polish from an indie brand or a boutique brand that I really love, because I don't do too much mainstream nail polish. There's a few that I do, but I mostly like boutique or indie brands. So there will be like my Hollow Taco. I like bought myself a collection once and told my husband, I was like, oh, this is my birthday gift from you. So thank you. Like, just, I know what I want. You know what I mean? And it's like, like I said, I hope that doesn't sound like selfish or something. I don't know. But like, because I do appreciate people give me anything that they give me. I super appreciate it. And I will try my best to use it, even if it's not something I love. I still want to make use of it. I still want you to know that I appreciate it, you know? But like, yeah, when it comes to like things that I really, really, really want, it's usually me buying it for myself. So I'd rather just have an experience. Stay in or go out, definitely stay in. Like I said, I'm a homebody, I'm an introvert. Go to bed early or wake up late. Definitely wake up late. I feel like I love to sleep in. I do not want to go to bed early. I do not want to wake up early. I'd rather just wake up later. I like sleeping in. I like having a casual day and just, yeah, relaxing and, you know, like I tried to like go to the gym in the morning. Like I was like, what if I was one of those people that goes to the gym at like 6 a.m. And then I was like, oh, hell no. Because first of all, I already get up at like around, well, not 6 a.m., but I get up around like 6:45 to get ready for work. And if I was going to the gym, I'd have to get up like a whole probably hour and a half or maybe even 2 hours before, because I'd have to like, you know, get ready, stretch. And then when I get back from the gym, I'd have to like shower and yeah, just no, there's just no way I'm getting up early enough to do that. I would rather wake up late than go to bed early. Wow, so that's the end of the questions, and I apologize for this video being so long, okay, because I remember I initially had said earlier that this was like a 40-minute video. As you can see, it is way longer, and that is because it was initially a 40-minute video, but then I just like blabbered on for way too long, and I ended up having to slow down my footage instead of speeding it up. As you can see, it's kind of like real-time speed right now. Normally I just have my whole footage is just like completely fast forwarded through. But I was talking way too much, so I had to slow down my footage, and of course, that makes the video longer. So I apologize. I was talking way too much, and yeah, I had to give you guys a life update and that little mental health chat, and then all these Valentine's Day questions. And I'm sorry it was so long. I hope that you didn't mind this being a longer video. I know some people don't want to watch an hour-long plan with me, but I hope that you did. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed these fun questions. That is the last question. I want to thank everybody so much for putting this collab together. It was kind of, Alyssa did a lot of the question gathering and stuff. So big shout out to her, and Chelsea for having this gorgeous kit, and all of the other planner girls on my PR team. Please make sure you're following them and make sure you watch their videos. Like I said, they are linked down below. Or just check out their spreads on Instagram, because we all use the same spread except for Alyssa, but her spread's still gorgeous because she used a different Dash of Sun kit. So yeah, and that's going to be everything for this plan with me. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun filming again and just doing these questions and catching up with everybody. So thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe for more videos. I know I had to take a little hiatus there, but I'm just really happy to be back, and I really hope that you stick around if you want to watch more of my videos. Leave me a comment down below if you have any more questions for me, or if you just want to say hi, I'll say hi back. I love responding to all my comments and talking to y'all. Remember that you're loved, you're worthy, and you are enough just the way that you are, and don't let anyone ever try to tell you otherwise. I hope that y'all take care, stay safe, have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye!